I'm Vishal. I'm a verbal faculty working with T.I.M.E Pune. Now, I'm going to talk about the most interesting section of your SNAP exam, that is current affairs. So, Symbiosis has clearly mentioned that the questions of current affairs will be based on the last 2 years, and the topics that we'll have will be related to business and economics, personalities and awards, sports related questions, international events, whereas we have comparatively less questions for science and technology and geography based questions. Now, in this particular section of current affairs, there can be only two things which can happen to any of the students. Either they will know it or they won't know it. But obviously, in the left out less time that you have to go about this particular current affairs section is what I'm going to discuss. So when it comes to these topics that we have for SNAP, what I've observed in the last 2-3 years of SNAP exam, the questions are not that challenging provided that you study a little bit for your current affairs section. So when it comes to the SNAP questions that we have seen in the last 2 years, one question that, if I remember well, was regarding cricket. I think there are 2 to 3 questions of cricket. One was, who is the fastest cricketer to cross 10,000 runs in Test cricket? And the answer was Alistair Cook, who was also a captain of England team. The another question which we had last year was, who is the founder of Republic TV? And the answer was Arnab Goswami. The another question that we have was regarding a brand ambassador of the company T.I.M.E, and the answer for that question was Virat Kohli. So when it comes to your GK questions, you need to emphasize on the international events as well as the important events that we have in India. So what I would suggest you to do in the less time that you are left with is, if you are a T.I.M.E student, we did provide the monthly magazines. Make sure that you go through all the questions of this particular magazines. At the same time, try to read as much as you can when it comes to your newspaper, especially what things have happened in the previous 1 or 2 years. Now, when it comes to a few questions, let's say related to this year, but before we do that, we'll discuss one more question. The last year that we had was, usually when it comes to the award, Dronacharya Award is given to whom, was the question that we had in SNAP, and the answer for that question was to the coaches of the team. Now, we are going to discuss few important events which happened in this current year. One of them is World Bank's ease of doing business. India had jumped 23 ranks and now it is 77th rank. India unveiled Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel's statue, which is also known as Statue of Unity, and it is the tallest statue in the world, which stands 182 meters tall, which is double of Statue of Liberty. The another one is Virat Kohli has become the fastest cricketer to cross 10,000 runs. Asian Para Games 2018, India has the best ever record with 72 medals. And Bank of Baroda, Vijay Bank, Dena Bank is to set up the internal committees to merge operations. The another news also was regarding China. China is going to launch its own artificial moon by 2022. So these are few important events that I have discussed. Obviously, there are many important events which have happened. So make sure that you go through the important events as well as all the topics which have been mentioned here. And I think you can maybe study for your current affairs for 20 to 30 minutes on a daily basis and make sure that you try to go through all the questions. All the best. Thank you everyone.